Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's Rewind Plan with me. Today I am rewind planning the week of my birthday, which is October 5th through the 11th. I did lay down the base of this spread already on my channel, so if you'd like to see how I did that in more detail, go ahead and check out that video. It is a few videos back. So right now I'm just setting up my day. The first thing I marked with a gold foiled script from Sticky Essentials on this day was that I did my homework. I did homework pretty much all day, a good portion of the day on Monday, and I used a Milo and Milk Co. sticker. I don't think they're selling stickers anymore, if I'm being honest, but they're these little wizard schoolgirls, so anytime I get a chance to use them, I just think they're cute and I have to use them in my magical spreads. Then I use the movie marquee and a Munchkin couple watching ATV to mark that Alex and I watched Enola Holmes on Netflix. Highly recommend. We both really liked it and think it was one of the best movies we have seen in a long time. So if you haven't seen that yet, I would definitely check it out. Next, with a Once More with Love bagel that's off of the New York travel sheet. I don't know if that's in the video. I might have added it later. If so, oopsies, I'm sorry. But I marked with a little things label that I got Noah's Bagels. My dad surprised me and bought me some. They're my favorite bagel place, and there's none near me, so that was really awesome. Then with a little thing and a Glam Planner Dino Girl, I marked that Alex and I started to watch the animated Jurassic Park series. It was okay. We never decided to finish it, so I guess it wasn't too great then, because I kind of forgot about it until recording this voiceover just now. Then with a fancy label and a Munchkin binging out on food, I marked that Alex got me my PMS craving foods. He was so sweet. He went and got all the salt and all the sugar and all the chocolate and ice cream and everything that I was craving for me, and then some. He was so sweet and so amazing, and it was like the cutest thing ever. Then with this Glam Planner Lolly and Pop little Hufflepuff animal character, I marked that I watched Fantastic Beasts this day. I recently watched at the beginning of September all the Harry Potter movies, and since this was a magical week, I decided I'd go ahead and watch Fantastic Beasts. I feel like I have to say this in every Harry Potter themed anything, but I do not support J.K. Rowling. That is that. That's all I'm going to say there. And then with a appointment label and this little money bags doodle from Sticky Essentials and a script from Kinsey's Creations, I marked Animal Crossing. Then with a little thing and a Zing Bop sticker from Glam Planner and a Big Brother script from Plana Hannah, I marked that I watched Big Brother. I feel like this season's been kind of a letdown for an all-star season, just a little bit, but I feel like the end of the season, it's totally getting better. That triple eviction a couple Thursdays ago, woo, was that seriously exciting. Love me some Big Brother. Feel free to comment down below if you watch it and we can talk about the show, or as always, you can DM me on Instagram. Always down for some Big Brother chatter. Then on Tuesday, to start off, using a fancy label, a scribbler, watching a laptop, I marked that I watch YouTube. The script is from Sticky Essentials. Then with the same homework script and Milo and Milk Co. sticker, I marked that I did more homework. With a flag from the kit and a cat on a laptop sticker from Mixie Cat Co., I want to say, is the company. Hang on, I have my stickers right next to me. If you hear me rifling through them, it's because I'm trying to find a sticker sheet from them, because I want to make sure I get their name right. Anyways, while I'm looking for that, below that with a little thing and a, why am I forgetting her name? She's a Glam Planner character. Kisma. Yes, I marked that my class was really stupid. There was just, I can't even tell you the stupidity that took place in class that day. Like, there was a kid who didn't print out his worksheet double-sided, but the professor's worksheet was double-sided, so when he said turn to the back of your worksheet, the student, like, didn't understand. Another student asked the professor to pause class for 20 minutes so he could go print out the worksheet because he didn't do it yet like he was supposed to. Worst part of that is that the professor let him. It is called, so that cat sticker is from Mixie Cat Stuff. Then the professor, like, wasn't going to let him. Then another student asked to retake the midterm because he wasn't aware that we could use our notes. It was just a mess. And that online class script, I don't know if I said, but that is from Letters to Apollo. Then I just used this little thing with the fork and spoon to mark that Alex and I made Hello Fresh. Then on a fancy label with this fox and cactus cat couple sticker playing video games, I marked that we played Overcooked. On a fancy label with that same, I used the same Kinsey's Creations Animal Crossing script all week, so I'm not going to keep saying that. But I used a Coffee Monsters Co. Animal Crossing sticker to mark that, and then I also used a Coffee Monsters Co. little Disney Plus sticker to mark that I had a documentary fail. I tried to watch like 2 or 3 documentaries that day, and I just couldn't get into any of them. I thought none of them were what I expected them to be, and they were just not good. Like, so disappointing. Can't even tell you. Do not recommend. And one of them even had James Cameron in it, which is really disappointing. Lucy, I apologize if you hear her growling. I don't know what she is so offended about. Then on Wednesday, with a glittery quarter box and this little paper and milk character, I marked that it was Dalila from Sticky Essentials' birthday. Shout out to her. Apologize again, girl, for your birthday present being late, but you know, it got there on time. But I had to mark that right off the bat. Then, using a fancy label and a fox and cactus couple shopping sticker, I marked that I went shopping with Alex, and the With Alex script is from Glam Planner. Then, with a little thing and an In-N-Out script from Sticky Essentials, I marked that we had In-N-Out. I just had the biggest craving. I didn't eat anything that morning, and Alex was just like, help me go pick out clothes, and I was just starving. So when he asked what I wanted for lunch, I just had to say In-N-Out. It had been far too long since I have had it, mainly because I'm lazy and I don't like getting in my car to go get food, so I'd just rather have it delivered. But none of the delivery service apps like DoorDash, Postmates, Uber Eats, Grubhub, none of them deliver In-N-Out, so yeah, we got In-N-Out. Then with this Wonton in a Million Animal Crossing sticker and a box that had a book in it from the kit, I marked that I played Animal Crossing, and this, I used this sticker specifically because the little Wonton in a Million, I don't know if it's a Maru, I don't know what they all are, I think it's a Wonton, Steamy, I don't know, whatever it is holding a little Nook Miles ticket, and I did go for a villager hunt that day. I spent like 80,000 Nook Miles looking for a character and did not find one that I truly loved, so I had to settle, which is unfortunate. But, you know, it happens. How many Nook Miles have you guys spent looking for a villager, by the way? I'm really curious, and I'm also curious as to what's taking me so long right here to find a sticker. I'm trying not to get too far ahead, although I do think I will have more to talk about because I had a little oopsie further on, and you'll see what I mean when it happens. But then while I was playing Animal Crossing, I kind of multitasked and watched The Crimes of Grindelwald. That movie, I have so many issues with it. I'm really hoping that apart from COVID, they've pushed the release back so much because they are trying to fix a lot of the issues they created. Like, why is Professor McGonagall in it? Just why? I don't know why I forced myself to sit through that movie, but I keep hoping I'll find some little minor hints or details that are going to make me like it better, because I want to like it, you know? I do, but I don't like it. But I use a little panda from that same Glam Planner sheet that I got the little unicorn off of. They're both wearing Hufflepuff scarves in honor of Newt Scamander. Then with a little thing, I marked that I watched Big Brother the exact same way I did on Monday, with a little Glam Planner Teeny and Bop sticker and a custom script from Plana Hannah. Then with a piece of washi, just solid washi from the kit, and a pair of glasses, I used that to mark something personal, so you're not going to see me write that in. I do apologize. I know that can be really annoying, but it's just something that I want to track for myself, but I also would like to keep it private, and I'm sure you guys understand how that goes. So then very early Thursday morning, I had to take my boyfriend and his brother to the airport. They were going back to their hometown to visit their parents before my boyfriend moves, and I just did not feel like taking them to the airport. So with these little boxes that used to be included in like old formats of her kits, you can see it on the sheet that's on the screen right now in the bottom left as I'm currently talking. I use that to mark taking them to the airport, along with just a little mini airplane icon from the kit. I just didn't feel like getting too fancy with it. I wasn't too excited about it to begin with, so I just didn't feel like taking my time to like put any foil or make it fancy. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just how I ended up doing it. Then with a little pumpkin paper girl crying into her knees on a fancy label, I marked that I was in my feelings. I knew that, my boyfriend was going to be gone to see his parents, and then he was basically going to get back and move, and I was just having a moment, I just got him back from 11 months of him being gone, less than 4 months ago, and now I have to get ready to, get used to life without him again, and it's something that's not the easiest thing in the world. And if you guys have ever been in a long distance relationship, then I'm sure you understand exactly what I'm going through and how difficult it can be to adjust to certain things without having that person that you used to live with like in your environment all the time. Anyways, then with a skinny piece of washi, I laid it down straight across under the fancy label, and then I cut down a 3-heart checklist and put that down to mark that I watched Twilight and I started watching New Moon. I ended up using a vampire sticker from an old Once More with Love costume sheet to mark that, because I don't have any Twilight character stickers and Edward is a vampire, and I just didn't know what else to use to mark that, so I figured that was my best bet. I didn't finish watching New Moon on this day. I ended up getting interrupted by something further down. So then I marked with a little thing under the day extender that I took a nap. The nap script is from Sticky Essentials, and the little nap character I used is from Paper and Milk. I just got an order in this week, so that's why you're starting to see Paper and Milk stickers being used, because I was really excited. Then I marked the class the same way I did on Tuesday. I just used a glittery flag from the kit, an online class script that I cut in half from Letters to Apollo, and a Mixie Cat Studios cat on a laptop to mark like it was an online class, COVID, distance learning, it is just great. So then with a Fox and Pip Excited Girl, I just marked in a half box, I marked that I got a new sink installed. My sink used to be a double sink where it had a left and a right side. So I know you're supposed to essentially fill one side up with dishwater to rinse it and do the whole thing. But I just find that it takes up so, the bar in the middle took up so much space, and I'd rather just be able to lay baking sheets and that kind of thing down flat. It's just been one of those things in my house that since I moved in 5 or 6 years ago, I just have always wanted to change. So I was really excited to get that changed on that day, and that's what stopped me from watching New Moon, was that they were in my kitchen and I just thought it was weird, so I went to another room of my house while they were installing the sink. Then after class and after they were done installing the sink, I ended up going to my parents, and I used a yellow little thing and this little scribbler from the kit to mark that I went to my parents, and the little scribbler's holding a birthday, because I ended up going there to celebrate my birthday with them. Just kind of what I felt like doing. Then with the little thing from the kit, I just marked that we had pizza using just the spoon and fork little thing. Again, I didn't get too crazy with it. Just hand wrote it in, and then with another scribbler, wow, I never use this many scribblers. This is so bizarre. Okay, anyways, with another scribbler and a quarter box, I marked opening presents. My family and I have this tradition my entire life where we just always open our birthday presents, our Father's Day presents, anniversary presents, Christmas presents, whatever it may be. We open them the night before the actual date from our own family. From other people, we wait until the date of. I don't know why we do that. That's just the way we've always done it. So I marked opening my presents because that was the day before my birthday, and I think it turned out super cute. Then with another Teeny and Bop, Zing Bop, sticker from Glam Planner and a Plana Hannah custom script, I marked watching Big Brother. Then fast forwarding to Friday, on the day of my birthday, I used a Glam Planner birthday girl eating this like really pretty rainbow cake because it looked like the box from that other day extender. I thought it went perfectly with this kit. And just a gold foil 29 to mark that I turned 29. Then with a yellow quarter box and a Miss Jess Plans, aka Miss Jess Draws, little Animal Crossing switch, I marked that my parents surprised me the morning of my birthday with the Animal Crossing edition switch. So now I own 2 switches and I have 2 Animal Crossing islands because, you know, I'm obsessed and I have issues, but I missed out on the Animal Crossing switch originally, and I don't know how my mom knew to get her hands on it, but like she got it for me and I love it. And even though it's one of those things that is totally unnecessary, it's just an item that I really wanted and I'm just so excited to have, and every time I look at it, it's like sitting in my little entertainment center all set up. I just smile, and it just is one of those things that just makes me happy. Then with an emoji, a Tom Nook emoji, and a fancy label, and a Kinsey Creations Animal Crossing script, I marked that I played Animal Crossing. I could not put it down. I was so excited. I had to start a new island and just do all the things to get it set up. And if you guys know, when you start Animal Crossing New Horizons, you just have to sit through so many people just talking to you and fast forwarding through it. And there's so many little tasks that you have to go do and check in with people. So I was just completely into it, and I played Animal Crossing for a good chunk of the day. Then with a patterned piece of washi and this Glam Planner girl playing in the leaves, I marked that it felt like fall weather for the first time, which was so exciting that it happened on my birthday because we don't get fall weather feeling here that often. And I know once I move, I'm really not going to be getting that fall weather, so I'm trying to enjoy it and, just kind of soak it up while I can. Then with a little thing, I meant to mark that I had my favorite burrito, but I wrote in Chinese food. I flip-flopped what I ate Friday with what I ate Saturday, and there was just really no way for me to fix it, so I just left it. So even though it says I had Chinese food on my birthday, I did not. I ate my favorite burrito, which I honestly don't know what I would do without bean and cheese burritos, you guys. I just love them so much. Okay, sorry about that. I ended up having to pause the voiceover because Lucy needed to go outside and have dinner, and then my DoorDash got here 30 minutes early, but shout out to Daniel for getting all the special instructions right and not forgetting anything. It's been a very long time since that's happened with any delivery service app, so I just want to make sure I, shout out the good ones. So then after the dinner mistake in my planner, I used a yellow fancy label and a FaceTime script from Sticky Essentials and this Pumpkin Paper Co. FaceTiming girl to mark that I FaceTimed my best friend, Bo. It was a really great surprise to get to FaceTime Bo. I don't get to talk to him face-to-face too often, and he does live in Japan, so I don't get to see him very often either, so excuse me. I don't know about you, but anytime after I eat fast food, I have a really hard time clearing my throat, and I always have to cough, which is why I probably shouldn't eat fast food in public these days, because people be thinking I'm sick, even though it's just something that happens literally every time after I eat fast food. Am I alone in this? Does anyone else have the same problem? But anyways, I got to FaceTime Bo, and we got to catch up and talk about how he's doing and what, like the restrictions and all the pandemic stuff are like in his country. And that was just fun because they're totally different. And got to just catch up and, talk about random nothingness. My mom came up and got to talk to him a little bit. It was just really, really nice. And then with a appointment label and this Glam Planner girl watching a TV, this is Honey and Bun, I believe, I marked that Mom and I watched Midsummer, Summer, whatever it's called, the one that won the Academy Award this past year. And you guys, I just don't get it. It is marked as a horror film. I don't find it very scary or horror film-like. Like, when I think of horror films, I think of things like Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Saw, like, that kind of stuff, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, not like what this movie was about. This is going to sound bad, but it, almost wasn't gory and violent enough. And I don't know. I didn't get it. Does anybody see the movie and love it? Can you explain to me why you loved it? I just really want to understand what the hype is about, because I don't get it. We actually tried to watch Rocket Man first, and within the first 5 minutes we decided that we were not in the mood for that much singing and dancing, and switched to Midsummer. And honestly, I don't know. Out of 5 stars, 5 being the highest, I would honestly probably give it a 2. It didn't have very much suspense. It didn't have anything that made me jump. It was very predictable. As people started disappearing, we didn't really find out what happened to them other than they were no longer alive. I don't know. It just left too many unknowns. I get the overall, point of it, I guess, and plot point, but it didn't hit the mark for me, especially being marked as a horror film and winning an Academy Award. I had high hopes, and they were severely let down, very severely. So, moving on to Saturday the 10th, I marked using a glittery fancy label that I played Animal Crossing. I had the little fishing tournament happen, so I used a character from Wonton and Million to mark that. And if I'm being honest, I only did the fishing tournament once just to get the Nook Miles for doing it in the fall. I don't remember if I played a lot this day or not, to be honest, but I did want to mark it because I did still turn it on. And I like kind of marking that just every day. And I think that, excuse me, the struggle is real. That one was on my main island on my original Switch. So then after that, using a piece of washi, patterned washi, and this Lazy Day Panda sticker from Saucy Stickers Co., I marked that I had a lazy day. It was the day after my birthday. I didn't have any homework. I did not want to get dressed. Excuse me, you guys. I'm really struggling right now. I didn't want to shower. I just didn't want to do anything but be lazy, and so that is exactly what I did this day. Actually, I think I played Animal Crossing a decent amount this day. Now it's all coming back to me. And then I used a little thing with this spoon and fork to mark that we had Chinese food, but I accidentally wrote what I had for Friday there. It's fine. The Chinese food was on point this night though, extra good. So shout out to them, great job. So then I used another book box, but in purple, and this time I blocked the book out using this leopard print computer from A Glittery Life Plans. I love her computers so much. They're so cute, and I love to squeeze them in anytime I can. Do have a discount code for her shop down below. I don't do PR for her or anything. It's just a code that anyone can use. I don't get anything from it, but just love to support small businesses. So there's that. Then using a patterned piece of yellow washi and a Glam Planner Teeny and Bop eating ice cream, I marked that I ate some homemade ice cream that my mom had made. Using a quarter box and some soda pop fizz. Oh no, I have another one that I don't know the name of. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Did I not? While I look for that, anyways, where that sticker is from, I marked playing Rummy with my mom with that little card sticker. It's from Sugar Pop Fizz Stickers, excuse me. Wanted to make sure I told you the right place. It's just from this like variety card gaming sheets. Mom and I used to play Rummy a lot when I was a kid, and we hadn't played in years, so we just thought it'd be fun to play that night. Then with a fancy label and a Miss Jess Plans TV, Netflix TV, I marked that Mom and I watched New Girl to finish out the night. We're in the middle of season 4, and the show's honestly kind of starting to lose me. Each episode's getting just a little bit, I mean, they're all unrealistic, like, let's be serious, but now they're just getting, like, way, way, way too out there for me personally, but I do want to finish it, but it's a show that I only watch with my mom, so I don't know when I will get the chance to, because I don't know when we'll be hanging out again. So, to start Sunday off, I used a purple quarter box and a custom NASCAR script from Glam Planner and a teeny like astronaut sticker that I used to mark NASCAR, because I think that they look like their little racing suits with the helmets, and it's the closest like character sticker I have found to a NASCAR driver. So that's what I use to mark NASCAR every week. Huge fan of the sport. Yeah, if you follow me, you know I mark it literally every week it's on, every Sprint Cup race, which is like the main series. Then with a pattern piece of washi and this money bags from Paper and Milk, I marked that I played Animal Crossing with another Kinsey's Creations scripts. Then with a fancy label, I marked that I got Lucy's DNA results. I just used this little character that's a custom of my little profile picture to mark that. Then when we open up the day extender on Sunday, which I do apologize, I realized I should have said this before I started Sunday, but Sunday like didn't record and the footage was basically corrupt, so you know, we work in with what we got here. It is not that fun when that happens because I'm super OCD and a perfectionist, so it really bothers me that it's, you know, not all gonna be there. But anyways, I figured I could tell you where everything is from. I used another one of those small little labels from the kit like I did when I used the plain icon, and a Mixie cat stuff sticker, car sticker, to mark that I went home from my parents' house that day. Then I used this patterned half box with this Piper Paper Company Clean the House sticker and a Paper and Milk little Maru with a spray bottle and a rag to mark cleaning the house. And I did put in this gold foiled arrow that I got from Glam Planner like forever ago, I think in her original Christmas Eve box, if you guys remember when she did those, just to kind of fill in the space, because I thought it was kind of an awkward gap where I put the script, and I didn't want to put the script higher because then you couldn't read the script. You can see me here kind of pointing to things, trying to show you. I didn't know how I was going to do this, so then I did laundry, and I used a small appointment label with a laundry script from Sticky Essentials and a bed from the kit. Then I had Taco Bell, so I just used a Miss Jess Plans taco and a Sticky Essentials Taco Bell kit. Then I did the same thing I did on Thursday for Twilight, but I watched New Moon, I finished it, I watched Eclipse and both Breaking Dawns. And then from Jody Doodles or Ilza Plans, I used a McDonald's script and McDonald's French fries. So now you can just see me going in to show you a close-up of everything, because I know I filmed pretty zoomed out, so I'm trying to get better about filming close-ups for you guys so you can see it. If you like this video, please think about helping me out and give it a thumbs up and subscribing, and I hope to see you in my next video. That's it, friends. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, friends.